Good morning. Welcome back to another video. As promised, today is my 11 DPO and we're going to take another pregnancy test. I'm using the PregMate cheapies I bought online. I still think my period is coming just a bit early this cycle. My temperatures are still high up, but I'm still spotting, and this morning it was really dark red. I've been cramping, very similar to period cramps. So I think it is coming, but I will show you my chart again so you can see that my temperature was still 98.8 this morning. So I haven't had that pre-AF drop in temperature. So let me go ahead and dip this test. And I don't have like extremely bad cramping or any type of flow yet, but the fact that it is darker blood, I just think it's gonna be an early period this time around. So let me dip this. All right, as that is going through right now. So we're gonna let that sit for a couple minutes and we'll be back to see the results. All right, it's been a few minutes, so I'm gonna put it down and show you the test and see if we see anything today. Yesterday's test, I thought I was seeing something, but I think it was just an evap line because I left it on the counter, checked on it again way past the reading time window, and it did dry with a pretty clear evap line. So I guess that's what I was kind of seeing. These tests really vary, and I noticed the same with first response. Some of them have indent lines, or some of them are just more subject to an evap line than others. It's so bright. I don't know if you can see it good. I don't think I'm seeing anything through the camera screen, but I'm going to take a closer look myself. I feel like I'm just seeing the same thing as yesterday. It's kind of like a shadow where the line is supposed to be, which is weird for that to show up so early before this test has had time to dry. Let me see if I can still see the evap line in yesterday's test so you can see. You're probably not going to be able to see it. It's 10 DPO. Well, I can't, it's not going to be able to catch on camera. That is 10 DPO on the bottom, 11 DPO on the top. I don't know why 10 DPO looks so bright. So you can't see what I'm talking about, the very light evap line. But today's test also is not really showing anything. So I'm going to call it a negative. Yeah, I'm going to call it a negative. And if I don't get my full period by tomorrow, I will take a 12 DPO test. But like I said, I think I am getting a very early period this cycle, which is annoying because it like shoots your dreams down really early instead of getting my period 14, 15, 16 DPO like I usually do. All the wondering and waiting is pretty much over. Let's see, I started spotting at 9 DPO. Actually 8 DPO, I noticed a very small tinge of blood when I wiped, but 9 DPO is when I actually started spotting. Yesterday was 10 DPO, and today I'm spotting even more at 11 DPO. And another weird thing is this ovulation period, I also spotted for about 3 days after ovulation. So at this point, I feel like I'm going to be bleeding this whole month. bled a little bit during ovulation, started spotting extremely early before AF. And now if AF is not due for another couple days and I'm going to keep spotting this whole time, you can see why that would be annoying, but it is what it is. I'll be back tomorrow for another test, depending on what happens from here till then. So I thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.